guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today I want to talk about the new category that we've got, the time limit category. I actually think this category is pretty good. I mean, obviously this is just, you know, characters that have some sort of time limit on them. A lot of them make a lot of sense. Outside of Super Vegito, I really don't have an issue, I guess, with a lot of the characters that are on here. Right, I feel like some characters like maybe Full Power Frieza or Golden Frieza or UI Goku could be on here. But, I mean, because people pointed out that really, like, Full Power Frieza, Golden Frieza, and UI Goku, they all have the sort of same thing, which is just their forms rapidly drain their stamina, right? They're not really used to those forms. So, like, you know, they didn't put those types of characters on here. It is a shame, though, because Golden Frieza and Full Power Frieza would mean we'd have a nice villain like side to time limit, and then of course if UI Goku is on here, we'd have the best unit in the game and several other amazing god tier options as well, right? But really my only gripe is actually Super Vegito not being on the category. One of the main reasons is, as many people have pointed out, you know, you have your differences between Tech Gogeta and STR Vegito, you know, which one is better, not really relevant. What is relevant is that it is undeniable that the units want to be used together, are made to be used together, and are at their best together, but STR Vegito is not on the category because of this stupid, like, oh, like, you know, back during Dragon Ball Z, there was no time limit on the Potara, except, too bad, because they retconned it in Dragon Ball Super, and guess what? Dragon Ball Super Vegito Blue is here. So, there's no reason why Super Vegito is not on here. I just side with the fact that they retconned it, right? So, like, you know, we're now going to just pretend that there wasn't a time limit. Goku and Vegeta did defuse. It's just it wasn't the, you know, funky atmosphere of inside Boo's body. It was because they were under a time limit. So, I do think all the Super Vegetos should be on here. Honestly, if all the Super Vegetos were on here, this category would be 10 times better. This would be a mega top tier team, because you'd be rolling in with a rotation of Tech Gogeta and STR Vegito, and then, you know, you could have the second Tech Gogeta float, or you could do whatever you want to, because remember, this unit is a Rainbow Orb Changer right here, along with having Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, and Saiyan Lineage. This is one of the best, like, this actually might just be the best leader unit in the game. What I mean is, like, how good they are, sort of, like, functioning with two of them on the team. This might be the single best one in the game. It might be. But I do think the base, like Angel Goku and Angel Vegeta, is better than the Goku and Vegeta Angel, like the base of STR Vegito. I think this one is better because, you know, they're getting extra key from Key Orbs, or Rainbow Key Orbs, and creating Rainbow Key Orbs, right? Now, if we look at the buffs for the future, very, very simple, because Gogeta Blue and Vegito Blue are on here. Right now, again, I don't like to take credit. You guys remember, you know, how the Homie Goresh meme started. Nano literally told me his idea for the 7th anniversary, and dude, I'm sticking with. I'm like, yeah, dude, I think so. Goku and Vegeta dual units, one that goes to Vegito Blue, one that goes to Gogeta Blue. I could definitely see it. I think that could be the 7th anniversary, which would be a massive power buff to this category. Super Gogeta himself has not had a new standalone Super Gogeta unit since 2017. We're definitely going to get, like, a standalone Super Gogeta at some point, like a new one. That's absolutely going to happen. I think Gotenks is very likely to get an LR. We could definitely see something else with sort of this Buu Saga Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think it's very, very possible that we see some, you know, major, like, release unit or something like that, right? A new Angel Super Saiyan 3 or something like that. Now, remember, specifically for Goku here, it's only the only Gokus on the time limit category. It's basically Goku from the start of the Buu Saga up until he gets his, you know, he leaves with Fortune Teller Baba. That's why, like, Angel Golden Frieza is on here. That's why our boy Grandpa Gohan is on here. Because these characters had 24 hours in the living world and were returned to the living world by Baba, right, given 24 hours. So that does make a lot of sense. This Goku is from the fight with Fat Buu, which is why he's there. The new EZA Angel Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who's one of the best units in the game, he is not on here because that's intended to be the Goku that fights Janemba, right? Kefla Kefla is a unit that could get I think an LR Kefla, like a Khalifa and Kale that fuse into Kefla, we'll absolutely see that. That could definitely be like an LR or something like that. That also I want to point out that this girl could get I actually have to link level her, because I would not be shocked if this physical Kefla got an easy at some point not too far off in the future. So I need to get her to full level 10 links. This Kefla would be crazy. And again, she's on a lot of category teams people like, right? You know, good to get a new unit on Patara, Universe 6, Super Saiyan 2, Rapid Growth, you know, Final Trump Card, Time Limit. She's got a lot of teams that could be helpful. Now, as far as Boo goes, only Boo Tanks characters are on here, right? Now, I don't know. I mean, we could get this Boo Tanks is definitely going to get a sub easy at some point right here. This guy. But, you know, I don't know. We've got, you know, like our godly, amazing Boo Tanks right here, right? And that does kind of, like, there's a couple of villains here in this category, but just like, you know, it's not enough. Let me just go ahead and sort by, yeah, this is not really enough. It's basically just Angel Golden Frieza, right, from Dragon Ball Super, and then Boo Tanks. Those are the only villains on Time Limit, so Time Limit's not really ever going to have a huge, like, villain basis to it or anything like that. Also, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I am quite certain we're getting a Goku and Vegeta that fuse into him at some point. Like, there's 3 major dual Dokkan Fests coming up on JP over the next, what, 6 or 7 months or so. One is Worldwide Download Celebration, one is New Year's, and then one is the 7-year anniversary. So we are definitely going to be seeing it happen, right? Okay. So I guess, I mean, at this point, we can just go ahead and jump in, I suppose, you know, with the Time Limit category team, right? Again, like, I've gone over a lot of the characters that I think will get major additions in the future, right? Like, you know, new Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and stuff like that. New Vegito Blue, Gogeta Blue, those types of characters. So let's go ahead and hop in and test out the Time Limit category team. Alright guys, so we're hopping into a stage right here. You know, we have our Time Limit team built. I just kind of threw on a bunch of the, you know, really good options we have with the Time Limit category team. Rainbow Orb changing. I brought this support memory just because I feel like I haven't used this in a long time. Occasionally in some of these videos, I do kind of want to get some of these animations and stuff like that. I like the support memories, man. Support memories are a fun, nifty little feature that Dokkan added. Okay, so one thing that is very important to remember, right? The LR Tech Gogeta unit does create Rainbow Orbs, which is ridiculously powerful. Look at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, dude. He's going to basically get 100k defense on Super Attack. He's so good. The Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is going to look dominant on... This category team is really good. Like, this is going to be a really fun one, especially when you got that EGL Gotenks. You know, having 2 of the LR Tech Gogetas running around is just going to make this a joke, right? Like, they're... Because they literally work with every single, like, character. Like, every single, like, Saiyan character, this design works well with that STR Vegito and Tech Gogeta unit, right? Because that's always a big thing, too, that, you know, there's, like, the huge thing, like, oh, who's better between Tech Gogeta and STR Vegito? I think STR Vegito is better, but I swear people lose sight of the fact that I still think Tech Gogeta is, like, the 4th best unit in the game, right? I just think STR Vegito is better, right? People, like, when they hear that, they're like, oh, you like one unit over the other, they start to think you're then saying the unit is bad, which is not the case. And then, of course, I mean, we know how crazy this AGL Gotenks is, right? He is a demon, for sure, right? Like, you know, between his support, his high chance to crit against one enemy, like, he's doing a lot. Okay, so we have Super Saiyan 3, you know, sort of Goku right here. Again, like, this unit, like, these units, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Tech Majin Vegeta, it's a shame that Tech Majin Vegeta is not on this category, because they both would work very well over here, because, you know, you're running double Tech Gogeta, dude. So you have double Rainbow Orb Changers, unless you're going to transform into LR Gogeta at some point, right? Well, I mean, well, actually, no. Once you transform to LR Gogeta, he's a guaranteed Rainbow Orb Changer. It's just, I'm thinking of, he has parts of his passive that wear off. But that's just his Scouter effect and his key and his DM introduction, right? So we'll see. Maybe our boy Super Saiyan 3 Goku can start to look pretty good. I think he ended up... No, actually, this is good. Yeah, we're going to be able to transform into Super Saiyan 3 Goku next turn. The only thing is actually Super Saiyan 3 Goku is not going to work well with the Tech Gogeta unit before they transform, right? Because of the fact that, like, they are going to have Golden Warrior with that Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but we're not going to have that until we actually transform into Gogeta, right? It's once we transform into Gogeta that they gain Golden Warrior, which they're going to share with that Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then at least they're going to have a sort of key link with that Goku. Although the Goku does need 6 orbs anyway to be at his best. I'm not, like, 3 orbs I would say is pretty, like, easy. You're going to get that maybe 90% of the time or more, right? Because it's not hard to sort of play around just needing 3 orbs, right? But the characters that need 6, that's where it's really rough, unless you have an orb changer around, which at the very least we do, right? We have 2. Both the leader and the friend are going to be creating rainbow orb changers. Still a really good animation. It's just a shame that that's not active skill to have that voiced, right? That's the only issue about that. We do have Gotenks on rotation. That's beautiful. You know, why don't I just go ahead and transform with one of the Gogetas right here? Why not, right? Like, let's just go ahead and pop the Gogeta transformation. That way, you know, he'll work better with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well. Alright, so now we have our boy Gogeta out. It should be fairly easy for Gogeta to get his full 24 key super attack, and then we could just do this, and then Goku has got all 6 of his orbs, which will allow him to be super effective against all types. What are his stats looking like? Yeah, not bad. Goku, I believe, does not get... I don't think Goku gets defense on super attack, though, but let's just go ahead and play out the turn and see how things are going to look. Obviously, LR Gogeta is going to be ridiculous. He's going to absolutely dominate right here. 70% chance to crit with that over 5 million attack set. You're going to see very impressive things from him. Yeah, okay, so Goku greatly raised attack for 1 turn and has a high chance to stun. Oh, we got the 12 key super attack. This is very rare. You do not see this animation often unless you try and get this animation. Because of the fact that, like, Gogeta... It's like Gogeta, for me, feels like the easiest LR to get 24 key with. Like, it's just like, it's uncommon for him to be under 24 key, it feels like, right? Like I'm surprised if he ever gets that. So that's definitely an advantage. I mean, STR Vegito, you know, it's fairly easy for him to get his 18 key super attack as well, but not, dude, Gogeta is like, it's like guaranteed 24 key, basically. It's insane. Right? Like, again, I don't think there's another LR in the game that lives at 24 key more consistently than that unit does, right? Oh, we can get Gogeta's active skill as well. Sure, why don't we go ahead and play Gogeta's active skill? You know, I like, you know, popping a lot of these active skills when doing these videos and stuff like that. So sure, let's go ahead and play Gogeta's. Alright, so now Gogeta gets a major power buff. He's going to be looking a lot more impressive on this turn. Because he increases 243k. Remember, he gets half of that. He gets 50% defense when he super attacks. In Gotenks, man, is another character. You know, despite his kind of quirky design, again, he's not the best in base. In Gotenks is designed in such a manner where I sure do use him an awful lot, right? In Gotenks, I feel like I am constantly using this guy. But, you know, some of these other characters just not at all, right? So, I don't know, man. Let me see. So we'll sort of see how things are going to go. We'll probably... I think I do want to keep going until we get the active skill transformation for Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks probably, and then we'll finish up. I mean, you know, we could see how this, you know, time limit team is just sort of like tearing through this stage, right? Like, a lot of these characters work well. You're able to get your rainbow orb changers and all this stuff. Like, I just click any random spot and Gogeta's getting, you know, all of his, you know, full 24 key. You know, it's pretty easy for Goku to get his 6 orbs. Rainbow orb changing is seriously one of the most powerful mechanics in the game. I think Dokkan has really gotten the picture because they've released an awful lot of them lately, right? Easy A Majub is a rainbow orb changer. Angel Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku is a rainbow orb changer. It's like a fairly common occurrence now that we're getting these characters who are actually rainbow orb changing, which again is a really good thing. All right, let's see if we can't get... All right, yeah, this Vegito just does like a blast super attack, right? So, well, you know, I was going to say, because maybe if we have a chance to potentially get the super attack nullification, I'd go for it. But again, this Vegito, he just does a blast, right? He doesn't actually do... like, you know, a melee super or anything like that. That's another thing about Gogeta, man, is that it's, like, never going to happen, but if you ever do get that super attack nullification, oh my goodness, is that going to be ridiculously exciting, right? Where Gogeta just stands there and nullifies the super attack, just so sick. Give me the counter. Yep, there it is. There's the counter. Oh, Vegito, by the way. Bitch! Get back. I still do love that super attack counter so much. That Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is aging well, right? Again, good link set, strong offense, strong defense. We are going to see this guy, I think, continue to be pretty good for quite a while, right? Okay, so let's just go ahead and pop the Gotenks active skill, and then I think I probably will finish up here. I mean, we're getting a good look at this, you know, team and how dominant, honestly, it really is. I think Time Limit is going to be one of the more fun teams in the game that you can run. One major reason is Tech Gogeta, how crazy he is, right? For sure. So, here we go. Alright, so let's let our boy Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks handle business right here, and then we will finish up. So let me know what you guys think of the time limit category. You know, how good, you know, you think time limit category is going to age and stuff like that. Because that's the other thing, too. Like, most of the fusions are on this category except for Super Vegito, right? Like, we're always going to be getting new Super Gogeta units, new Blue Vegito units, new Blue Gogeta units, right? So the time limit category is going to be a really good team that you potentially could, like, try and build around as, like, a free-to-play player or something like that. Because you're always going to see Tech Gogeta friends on the friend list. It's always going to be getting buffed. The team is just always going to be looking really, really good, right? So let me know what you guys think of the time limit category team. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.